Yep. Good. Got it? All right.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Ashleigh here, traveling along the Great Ocean Road. Gonna get into the video, but first, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is literally right there. It takes 2 seconds and it means a lot. Over 50% of you are not subscribed. So I'm gonna pause for a second and you're gonna hit that button. Future Ashleigh here. I really wanted to break down all of the incredible stops that we made on our way from Melbourne, and the furthest we went on the Great Ocean Road is Warrnambool. We did first stop in Lorne, which was such a cute spot, very touristy. They did have the Lorne Pier, which I'm sure not in winter would be a lot more gorgeous, but still just the coastlines of the Great Ocean Road, definitely worth the trip. But in my opinion, the real highlight around Lorne was the koala spotting around Kennett River. And basically I had a friend of mine who was like, yeah, you go to the koala cafe and then you walk from there, and that's where we saw koalas. And I was like, koala cafe, what? So basically there's a koala cafe right off the Great Ocean Road next to Kennett River. And basically if you walk up Kennett River, I was able to spot 2 koalas, and oh my gosh, it took a while to spot the first one because once you spot them and you kind of better understand that literally they are just blobs in a tree, adorable blobs in a tree, and they get really high up, then it makes it a lot easier to spot. But I would highly recommend, it's completely free, it's just a walk down the river. There's a lot of like really informational like signs along the way, and like I said, there is the koala cafe with like I think some snacks and drinks and stuff. Luna, no. And so I highly recommend. Our base camp was in Forrest, which is a bit off the Great Ocean Road, maybe about an hour. Definitely a super cute little town, but maybe a bit out of the way if you're just sticking on the Great Ocean Road bit. But here is me talking about where we stayed on the Great Ocean Road. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Do you do it in a shot or do you casually sip?
I don't think so. I'm gonna casually sip.
Casually sip? Okay. That's really good.
It's actually not too bad, yeah.
Port on welcome drink. Spending the next couple days on a really exciting getaway. This video is not sponsored in any way, but this day was gifted with stuff I'm doing over on Instagram and TikTok. You guys know the drill. But very excited. Can't wait to show you more of this spot, but let me know in the comments. From first glance, would you think that this is hard liquor or wine?
Can I, if I play piano in the background, it's not gonna get copyrighted because it's gonna be so bright.
Wow, this vlog just started and it's already chaos. The face of concentration. So anyway, look how gorgeous this property is. We are over in Forrest in the Otways. We did drive through a forest to get here. Ha ha ha. Okay, so the chaos has started. So anyway, we are staying in this gorgeous Airbnb. Found the keys. I couldn't figure out where to put those. For the next couple days, doing some content over on Instagram at Coffee Nut, so make sure to go check that out because like I said, this is not sponsored in any way, this video. So funny, you can just hear Brady on the piano. He does not know how to play, by the way, but I give him a lot of credit for trying. How does this? So we did take a side trip out to Warrnambool because we were based in Forrest because we really wanted to do the deep blue hot springs. I highly, highly, highly recommend. There was so much in Warrnambool and I really want to go back. Also really want to go back just past Warrnambool to, I think it's like Port Fairy, and around there's Port Campbell. I heard that there's some good like seal haul out spots and great whale watching, so it's definitely on the list. And if anyone has any recommendations for closer to Warrnambool on the Great Ocean Road and beyond, please, please, please let me know. I'll insert some clips here. We did go to the deep blue hot springs in Warrnambool last night. We did a trip and we got really good pizza. And how relaxed are you feeling?
I have never felt more relaxed in my life.
10 out of 10. Worth the trip. It's not that expensive, at least comparatively to what I thought it was gonna be. It was like $57 per person, but you have 3 hours. We did the twilight. It was adults only, and it was so nice. It was like all lit up, really pretty. Like I feel like I'm kind of glowing right now.
I feel like it was worth a 3-hour drive from Melbourne
Yeah,
to go and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just in. Also, if anyone's been to the Peninsula Hot Springs on the Mornington Peninsula, please let me know in the comments because that is next on our list. In between Lorne and what I chat about in a bit around Apollo Bay and the Otway Lighthouse was this, super cool for me being a marine scientist and loving seals, is Marengo Reef, which I heard people talk about for, at least online, for spotting seals and seeing wildlife, but I was like, oh, how far offshore is it? But it's actually not too far offshore, and you can stand on the beach and get a decent view. I mean, definitely much better with binoculars. So that was super cool to see a lot of them resting and rolling around in the rocks and stuff right off the shore. So nonetheless, just a really pretty beach. It's right near the Marengo Caravan Park, and you just keep walking around the corner. Also just a great walk in general. I think people are walking their dogs as well. But again, please remember, if you do see a seal on the beach anywhere, please give it space, please leave it alone. Please keep your dogs on a lead, far away. Please don't let your kids touch them. That's another thing. Pretty please. They are wild animals. Please let them be wild. So Marengo Reef was a really pretty beach. Another day we did go to Apollo Bay, which again, a super cute town. It was quite popular considering it's winter here in Australia at the moment. But nonetheless, would highly recommend. A lot of cute shops, cute bakeries, great coffee, great food. Basically just a really great starting point for a lot of different adventures. We didn't do it this time, but I'll insert the name here. It basically was like a sanctuary where they do tours. The only way to get into the sanctuary is through tours. And you can see a lot of great wildlife like koalas, wallabies, a lot of birds in a more controlled environment with like a tour guide who can help you spot the animals. And if we had more time around Apollo Bay, that was definitely on our list. Hello, good morning. It is a glorious morning. We had a lovely coffee.
How was that a way to start anything?
I didn't know what to say. We have been really enjoying the Forrest General Store. I highly recommend. Very funny. We just went by the roastery of where that general store gets their coffee. It's called Hello Coffee Roasters. And turns out it's not open to the public, but they recommended like where to go in town. So we're in Apollo Bay now, which is about like 40 minutes drive from where we're staying in Forrest. And yeah, so we're gonna go try that. Gonna plan the day. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get more coffee and figure out what the day brings.
Just that usual thing.
The usual thing.
Hence why I said it's a store for you.
It's a store for me.
Yeah.
Oh, pup. This is Australia.
Little Vegemites.
Yeah. So cute. See, look, there's a seal. But we were, in fact, headed off to the Otway Lighthouse. To the lighthouse we go. The cafe.
Oh, that actually looks sick.
Relax and enjoy the view. Tea and coffee and sweet treats.
She looks really happy.
She looks thrilled. Let's do it.
Do we have to pay to get in or what's the go?
Maybe. Oh,
I
cute.
have to say entry fees.
Yeah, all good. Can't go in the lighthouse right now, but
That's okay.
I think it'll be really cute.
Bruni Lighthouse, which was,
We did do the Bruni Lighthouse.
you know, really cool.
It was really cool. I don't think I vlogged that, did I? The Bruni Island Lighthouse?
You what?
Sorry guys, I didn't vlog the Bruni Island Lighthouse, but really good if you are in Tas. I did do a lot of short form stuff on it, but we just got some inside scoop on where to find seals. Don't know if we'll have time.
Enough at a place called Seal Point.
Well, I asked, I was like, is there ever any seals at Seal Point? Because it doesn't look like their normal haul-out habitat. And basically she was like, not really, but here's other spots. So maybe in the future. Who knows?
It's false advertising.
False advertising. Why would you call it Seal Point if there are no seals?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first thing to look for
Like
when...
you can see the water like heading that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when looking for whales would be the blowhole. So most of them are going to be humpback, so it's kind of going to be like a balloon
Yeah, okay.
blowhole. So yeah, there's a lot of whales that are passing through at the moment. This is peak migration season for them coming this way. So having a quick look reminds me of my whale watching days. I mean, thankfully I haven't seen a snake since this video, which will pop up here, when I was vlogging and I almost stepped on a tiger snake in Strawn. Thank you, my brother, for saving me. We are being aware of snakes. Yeah, it's interesting. They must do this to stop the snakes, maybe? From, like, getting on the path? Because it's only on that side, it's not on this side. But also, to be fair, they can just go under it.
Do snakes not like crossing on this side?
Well, because maybe they come out of the bush? I don't know. But then they can just go underneath, so I don't really know why that's there. Could I get a local scientist on board, please, to answer my questions? Thank you. Also, anyone in Tasmania right now, please give me the tea on Neil the seal, because he is currently wreaking havoc and he's all over Pulse, Tasmania. And my brother keeps sending me like every single post about Neil.
But he's always wreaking havoc.
But, well, that's the thing. So
that is his thing, yeah.
For people not in Tasmania, it's a very niche thing. Neil the seal is a southern elephant seal. He was born in Tas, and he's a male juvenile, and so he doesn't have to go, for example, down to Macquarie Island to fight for the ladies because he's too young and too small. He just wreaks havoc and gets curious around, what's so funny?
Nothing.
I'm talking about seals. To wreak havoc in Tasmania, and it's his favorite time of the year to wreak havoc, which is June and July. So please leave me a comment and update.
Any time of the year.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Quite a small lighthouse.
Kiama said that they had reported a submarine off Kiama.
I was gonna say, look, this is the perfect thing. So I did work with humpback whales, so it looks very much like a cloud. Dorsal fins are quite low. I've never seen a blue whale. Killer whales are very easy to spot because regardless of their blowhole, you just see their tall dorsal. And then southern right, it's similar to the northern right whale where it's a V.
It's a V.
Yeah, so it's a V, their blowhole. Short and V-shaped. And then these are photos. I've not seen a southern right. I've seen orcas in Alaska. And I've seen a bunch of humpbacks here, the US, Alaska, all that jazz. Very cool. We're gonna go to the cafe after this. There's a nice view. Very pretty. Just listen to the World War II bunker.
Oh, jam or cream first? What do you... You have to be jam, otherwise you...
Yeah, jam, because then the cream goes on top. They even had a dairy-free treat for me. They also use Hello Coffee, which is that coffee roaster that we were talking about earlier, so really good. It's nice to see that it's like local and places use it and stuff.
Check this out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that cream looks really good.
Thick.
It's like thick cream.
Yeah.
Throwback to the Flower Fest vlog and those scones. Last time I had a scone.
These are definitely
not
dairy.
Yeah, not vegan.
Yeah.
It's the review.
I can't be serious in a moment like this. Scones are just like the perfect vessel, because really the only point of scones is to like load them with jam and cream.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
At least these kinds of scones.
Yeah.
American scones? Don't know if this audio will pick up, but American scones
Is this
are...
a biscuit or a scone?
That's a scone. But like if you saw that in the States, you would think that is a biscuit. Like
That's
with,
what I mean.
with grits.
That's dumb.
But here it's a scone. But there it's like not made to have stuff with sweet. Because I think scones, I think like a nice pumpkin chocolate chip scone. Where you cut in triangles. Or like an apple cinnamon. Oh, we used to have...
We can do ours in triangles this afternoon. We can do them in any shape we want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying a scone recipe later at the Airbnb. But how do these compare to the vegan ones?
Actually, the vegan one's better.
Vegan ones are better.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, everyone. Honestly, if you just had a lot of free time and you weren't really just like straight shooting from, originally we were straight shooting from Melbourne to Forrest, and then we went out to Warrnambool, and then since we were based in Forrest, we went back. But there were a lot of really pretty beaches. I didn't get to the 12 Apostles this time around because I did want to kind of do the next leg of the Great Ocean Road closer to Warrnambool, like I said, as I really want to get back there. So if anyone has any recommendations for that, please let me know. I've been doing some research on the 12 Apostles about like good places to go around there and kind of just tips to know for that. And so would love to know in the comments and just anything in the region. The Otway was gorgeous, so many great spots, and can't wait to get back. So for the Melbourne to Warrnambool leg, my highlights were most definitely the Otway Lighthouse. I think that was such a great spot. The cafe was super cute, the views were great. We didn't spot any whales, but great for spotting whales. If you do get the chance to go through Forrest, I did think it was a really cute town. The general store did really good coffee. It was very like quaint rural Victoria. I really enjoyed being around there and getting to explore that area. And then the Kennett River with the koala spotting. The fact that it was free and took maybe an hour, it's like a really calm walk through the forest. I was really impressed. Like I said, there is that sanctuary that you can go, which I guess is more guaranteed because you have someone helping you spot, but nonetheless, really, really great. Where would you recommend along the Great Ocean Road between Melbourne and Warrnambool? Chat in the comments. And I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.